Hey everyone, welcome to the first video. And if you want a very polished video, this isn't the one for you, okay? But if you want a very real capturing of the journey from going to $0 to $10,000 a month with your first app, then stick around, all right? So, everybody online shows you the wins, the screenshots, the I made 30K this month. Sometimes it's something ridiculous. I think 30K sounds ridiculous or somewhat unrealistic, but I've seen 50K, this K, that K, and I'm always like, how the hell did they achieve that? That's amazing, but how? And nobody really shows you the trials and the tribulations, but um the messiness, right? That's what I want to capture because I don't know, I think it's relatable, right? Like if I run into issues getting to 10K and I resolve them, then you who's watching me all this time can possibly apply those solutions, or maybe it'll spark an idea for you, right? Like I said, I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna show you the messes, the trials, the tribulations, all of it. Okay. Like I said, I'm taking my app from basically zero to just hopefully at 10K per month as fast as possible. And I'm documenting this whole thing. My goal is to generate a minimum of one video a week, right? But it would be cool if I can create more videos than just one a week, right? Um, and yeah, it's going to capture all the good, the bad, the stuff that flops, honestly, because I'm sick of that bullshit out there. One tip that I do have for you is that because this is going to be a bit of off the cuff stuff, maybe you can watch this video on 1.25 or 1.5 speed on YouTube. And if you can hit subscribe and like this video, that would be amazing. So my name is Moon Hussein, right? I live in sunny San Diego, and the heat wave, I don't even know if it's a heat. Actually, it is a heat wave. Um, it is hot this week, and there have been challenges, right? But let me rewind. So there is something I want to discuss, right? I'm going to tell you where I am, the advantages I have, the disadvantages. So again, this is my first app I've ever released. Okay. My background, I graduated with a computer science degree back in 2007. Okay. I had a job in the field for, I don't know, it was a year and a half or two. And honestly, I hated it. I hated it with a passion. And after I moved out to San Diego, I think that was around 2010. Um, I discovered making money online, SEO, and I went down that rabbit hole. And I've loved SEO for a long time. But that has its pros and cons too. But in the last few months, I discovered vibe coding or AI coding, or whatever term you want to use. And I find it like so much easier to develop apps now. The reason I stepped out of the programming field back then is because it was so boring to code line by line and this and that and to debug for hours. No, thank you, right? But now, I've been using Cloud Code. I can ask it questions. I can push back on any ideas it has. I can give it my ideas. We walk through different scenarios. It's just much easier, much faster to produce these apps at this point. So I am back in the game, and I never thought I would say this, right? In fact, I've even gotten my niece into this who just graduated with a degree in accounting, right? And the economy is wherever the fudge it's at, right? So finding jobs is going to be very hard. There's the whole AI revolution going on. So I've kind of steered her towards coding, and she's on her second app, though neither one have been released yet. I'm going to challenge a separate challenge with her. This app that I've released, and I'll talk about it in a minute, is not a part of that challenge. Okay. Um, so the app that I've released is called Rank Phoenix. Okay. By the way, if you're not a part of the Vibe Coding Phoenix Facebook group, go run over there. I want to see you in there. I want you to say hi. Um, yeah. So, anyways, it's called Rank Phoenix, and I am heavily involved with local SEO, which is search engine optimization. It's a form of online marketing. I don't want to get too into it, but it's actually a very intelligent analysis and auditing software. Okay. So Rank Phoenix is actually going to have a suite of auditing tools inside of it, not just one tool, but a suite of, okay. And I literally released it on July 7th. I was supposed to release it on July 1st after developing it for 4 months. Okay. And I don't know what kind of year y'all are having in 2026, but like I had to, okay, starting in February, let's see. Starting in February, I had to get my wisdom tooth removed. Okay. Bone grafting done alongside. The painkillers were horrible. Threw up from them, and my cat got sick. Then I had to go to Florida. I took a trip, a quick one. It wasn't a vacation trip, so it's not like it was rejuvenating. Came back, my other cat got sick, and then continued working on stuff in between. And then I think my cats have been sick about 4 times in 5 or 6 months. It's really weird. Okay. That carried its own stress. Last 2 weeks, it's been pretty hot here in San Diego. Um, and making sure my cats don't overheat, trying to do client work, trying to market this, trying to release this. It is so time consuming. And just in case I didn't say it, I am a solopreneur pretty much. Okay. So I have to juggle all of this with my ADHD. Okay. And the reason I'm bringing all of this up is that there's probably quite a few like you. And even if you're not, like you should know what I'm working with here, right? So it's an auditing software, and I finally released it on the 7th. And I released it like at 6 or 7 p.m. at night. Okay. And that was unplanned, but I was so sick of pushing the release date. I realized that I would keep on pushing it until the end of time because I want everything to be perfect, but there's just so much to do, right? Depending on how simple or complex your app is. Now, mine is an analysis one. It does competitor analysis. So you have to gather all this data. You have to compare different things about that business. And so there's a lot going on. And it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is like a lot happening. And this is a story for another time. And I can laugh about it now. I was so upset when it happened, but when I released it, I didn't know it had a bug in it. And that's a story for another day. But I had to, what happened is I got people to sign up for the app, and then I noticed the bug, right? Before anybody pointed it out to me. And I started working on it, and it took me probably 2 or 3 days of trying to reverse engineer when the bug got introduced, why it got introduced, and fixing it, right? So, anyways, this is my journey from 0 to 10K per month. It could take a year, it could take 2 months, it could take 6 months. I really don't know. And I really like every year I got a haircut around my birthday, right? This year I didn't because I was working so hard on this, on releasing this app. But I'm long overdue for a haircut. However, going along with this challenge, I am not getting my haircut until I hit 10K per month with Rank Phoenix. Okay. So I don't know what corner I'm putting myself in, but let's see what I can accomplish with your help. Please hit like and subscribe. Um, and if you're a solopreneur, say hi to me, right? Like we're doing all of this. So I'm also doing client work on the side. This is not some funded startup, okay? It's one person, me, figuring it all out in real time. My goal would be, ideally, would be to get like 2 to 3 signups, like 2 to 3 clients, sorry, customers for the software a day. But I don't know if that can happen. So I'm gonna say 1 to 2 customers a day. Okay, and see how far that goes. We do have some marketing ideas. I'm going to discuss it in another video. For now, I will say this, that the app was released on the 7th of July, 2026. Today is 7/22, July 22nd, 2026. I have 29 customers, and I believe I am at the cost of $1,200 a month. And I will show you the proof in the next video. But I kind of just want to document it right now. I don't want to pretend, right? And I would never do that, oh, I just got those. So I got, for the last 3 days, I've gotten 1 customer a day, and that's the pace I want to go at, right? So I believe I'm at 1,185 or $86 recurring right now. Who knows how many will cancel or keep their spot? Okay. In the next video, I'll detail the pricing I launched with, the number of tools they'll get access to, how many tools are live, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm like $1,100 in recurring monthly revenue. And this part is the bad part, right? I want it to be 4, 5K, 10K, whatever. But just getting it to 1K per month, and I'm gonna detail how I got there, is something to celebrate in itself. So I have to stop minimizing and celebrate the living crap out of this. Because one of the coolest things is having your creation out there and helping people do their work or whatever, cutting down on their costs, and they're liking the product, right? And they're giving you money for it, right? Right now, it's not passive for me. It's not going to be passive for a while because I still have to develop a fair amount of tools in various stages with them. But yeah, woohoo! All right. So yeah, 29 customers in, 1,100-ish dollars, definitely passed. Anyways, if you want to follow the real version of this, or if you want to like join other vibe coders, find the Vibe Coding Phoenix Facebook group, where I'll drop a link below. I'm gonna share the wins and the face plants, all of it. So come join me, my niece, and other folks in the Vibe Coding Phoenix group. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Oh no!